how deep you can go into this deck pool and still have difficulty trying to pick it. Pedro goes Ice Spirit to open into the Electro.
And here's the Raymart as well. Lucas with some sort of Raymart deck. It could be Mega Knight, it could be P.E.K.K.A, or even Recruits as we've seen today.
We've seen a lot of Ice Wiz this weekend so far. I think far more than many would anticipate. What do you attribute that to, Juicy?
Yeah, it really comes down to that small splash radius buff it got just a month or two ago. You know, I really didn't think it would be that big of a difference maker, but that splash radius makes its splash radius actually larger than even the Baby Dragon. So that solid splash plus how cheap it is makes it a very solid card.
And seeing the work on the left-hand side, Lucas puts some pressure on the right. Firecracker will get some crosswise chip damage to open up that lead a bit more. 24-56 on the right-hand lane with the first minute of play having passed.
Yeah, and you can see Lucas shake his head just a little bit there. He's really not happy about this King Tower activation. Usually you use Firecracker in decks where a King Tower activation might not matter too much, but when you're playing with a Mega Knight in a Ram Rider beatdown-esque push, you need to break through, and that King Tower makes it just a little bit more difficult.
Inferno Dragon coming up against the Monk, and the Monk can get Reflection here, but it's not worth much as that Inferno Dragon will not be affected, so he opts to hold. That's twice now. 2 Monks played, no ability used yet.
Yeah, that's a nice call out. I saw the Monk, I was like, wow, this is gonna be solid for the Firecracker deflection for dealing with the Mega Knight. But then of course, Lucas always prepared in these matchups with an Inferno Dragon, and it just seems a little bit difficult for Lucas to break through. He is up in the damage for now though.
And this time he will activate the ability to take that Evo Firecracker off the board and get the Sizzle going the opposite direction. Inferno plus Lightning. And you see Pedro just getting ready with those guards for the push.
Fisherman's down. It will not get distracted by the Electro Spirit. I like what you're saying here. I thought it was going to connect too, but the Ice Wizard, once again, showing its prowess, slowing it down, making it work.
And for a moment, you really thought that that was Lucas trying to get against the Fisherman high. Of course, quite famously back in the CRL teams days, it was Lucas caught trying to use a Fisherman to pull a Hog Rider against the God RF. Goblins at the bridge made the connection happen. He was trying to repeat that in his favor. Ram Rider will connect. Evo Mega Knight's going to work. Firecracker coming in, trying to get the connection, does not quite touch either way. Dual lane damage for Lucas as we go into sudden death.
And Pedro is finally trying to make an offensive attack work. Evo Roll Giant at the bridge with the Monk tanking. That's one shot. Do we see 2? Yes, we see 2. Wait, the Fisherman's pulling as well.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, so much damage.
That is insane. It gets one more. 469. Ram Rider does connect. And oh my word, we have a fight on our hands, Juice.
Ice Wizard is counter pushing. I mean, Lucas, if he's gonna win this, he needs to get one good push going, but he reveals the Fireball. One more Fireball log and this game's over.
And now can this Ram Rider get through in time? The Fireball's there. GG, well played. These two decks came together.